Hello and welcome to the tutorial on bringing in video to Adobe Premiere. Purpose of this video is to give you a basic understanding of how to save and then later import using the Get Media tab in Adobe Premiere. I'm using a flip camera technology, and it's a USB type flip camera that you can plug right into the front of your computer if you're using a desktop. That's what I'm doing right now. You can't see that, but plugging it in, you could hear the beep, meaning it has recognized the flip camera, and we'll wait for it to come up. Okay. So what we want to do, once this shows up in the autoplay in Windows 7, or you could go to my computer if it's not showing up and see if you can locate the flip camera. We're going to bypass the flip software and go right to Open Folders to View Files. And the folder we're really interested in is the DCIM, because that contains the video that we're going to use. And it's on the camera. We can see it right here. It's got a bunch of zeros. VID 00001 is the name of this video. So just for the purpose of this example, I'm going to put it from the camera to the desktop. This video is just a quick screenshot of my computer lab. And not very exciting, not going to win any awards, but we're just, again, using it as an example. And it's now on my desktop. I could put this in a folder, a project folder for the video project I'm working on. I could really put it anywhere I needed it, but now it's off the camera and onto the computer. I'm going to keep it on the flip camera for now. We could delete it at this point from the flip camera if we felt we had it backed up. All right, so the next stage in this project is to go into Adobe Premiere and see if we can go ahead and get that video imported into Premiere Elements. We go to New Project. It's a pretty large program, so it does take a few seconds to open up. This is Adobe Premiere Elements 9, kind of a scaled down version of Adobe Premiere. Still has some nice features. Okay, it looks like we're ready to save the project, so I'm just going to call this test. It's always important to save it by a name. I'm going to browse for the location, and we're going to go ahead and save this, making a new folder on the desktop. We'll call this test movie. You can call it whatever you would think would be appropriate. So you can see that we're saving this in desktop as test movie folder. And the name of this particular Premiere file will be called test. Okay, we'll click OK, and it's going to get our workspace ready to do some video editing. And here's the Premiere workspace. We've seen this in some past projects. Over here we have a preview window, which we can adjust the size to make it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. We have 4 main areas, which are Organize, Edit, Disk Menu, and Share. Organize is the place where we actually get our film clips to work with. So I'm going to go to Get Media. I'm going to scroll down here to Files and Folders. And we're going to go to the desktop to see if we can find a pretty crowded desktop here. But here's our video that we just copied to the desktop. So we'll open that video. And it's appearing in the Get Media tab, which is a good sign. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and bring that, or drag it, right down into our video 1 area, timeline, and I'm going to make it by clicking on the zoom in just a little bit longer, easier to work with. It doesn't really change the time at all, it just makes it easier to work with. Now I can scrub through that video just to see what's on here. This is called scrubbing. Okay, so that worked pretty well, getting it off the camera and getting it in at a point where we are ready to edit. At this point, we can edit in any fashion we think is suitable for this clip. In a later tutorial, we're going to talk about some of the editing tools, but at least now we can get the video off of a flip camera or flash memory card. It's going to be the same process. So it's actually pretty easy to get ready to start editing the video. In the next section, as I mentioned, we'll talk about some of the editing features and also sharing or rendering. Okay, thanks for watching.